Woo! Hey everyone, this is Darren from Crypto Daily Trade Signals coming to you live from Vietnam, guys. It's a great time to be alive. We're going to be talking about what's going to be happening in 24 hours for Lunar Classic. We're going to be talking about the burning burn. We got some interesting Dogecoin news, guys and gals. We're also going to be talking about what's going to be happening this week because we got the FOMC meeting as well. And also too, we're going to be talking about Bitcoin and the other markets, guys. So it is absolutely a great time to be alive. So let's jump into the content without any further delay. Remember, I'm not a licensed financial advisor. I'm just an OG in the house expressing my opinion. And guys, let's get into it. Let's get ready to go down the crypto rabbit hole together. Remember, crypto is a jungle, guys. Do your own research, do your own risk management. That is so important. Do go back and watch all my other videos. I would appreciate it. Go down there, smash the likes, subscribe, BYB. Let's get into it, guys. Let's absolutely get into it right now. If you take a look at the U.S. pre-markets, they're looking pretty good, even though we got the FOMC meeting happening on the 21st, guys. It's not looking too bad out there. We did see that yesterday. The U.S. markets were also up yesterday, so that is pretty good. So things are looking okay. Don't forget that we've got the big, huge tomorrow at 2:30 p.m. We've got the Fed Powell meeting out there, and he's going to be talking about interest rates. He's going to be talking about the rate hikes out there. So that is what's going to be coming out for that. So that is going to be interesting, and hopefully, I think it's going to be around about 75 basis points. I think that's what we can anticipate, around about 75 basis points. So if it's more than that, the markets will tank. So that's why we're seeing a little bit of a low volumes out there right now. So that is also one of the reasons why we did see that crypto markets did tank yesterday as well. So we're seeing right now that the fear and greed index is also down, down. It's around about 23, which is a little bit better than yesterday because we had all that dumpage. We saw that Bitcoin was like, around 18,000. We saw that Ethereum was at, $1,300 in the house. So guys and gals, look at what's going on with Lunar Classic. Don't forget, we have about 24 hours until the big burn is going to be happening, guys. So there's a lot of speculation out there. What's going to be happening with the burn when that happens? Will we see a Lunar price collapse? Will it be buy the rumor, sell the news situation? And what is actually going to happen? Well, will we see more Lunar Classic being burned? Well, absolutely, we will see more Lunar Classic being burned. The big question: will the major exchanges, will they come online? Will they join the community? And will they have the burn on all transactions off chain? That is a good question. I mean, my personal opinion, I don't think that's going to happen, particularly for the big exchanges like Binance. And Binance right now is carrying more than 50% of all the transactions out there. So I don't expect Binance to help us in any way, because remember, they're in the business to make money on fees. And if we look at the trading volumes that they have and the amount of money they're making from Lunar Classic, and if you separate that from their total empire, remember they're the largest exchange out there, it's a bit of a drop in the bucket. So I don't think that CZ is going to capitulate too much. That's just my opinion. Don't forget, we got the AMA that's going to be happening on the 22nd around about 11:30. So let's see what happens. Maybe they will cave in. Maybe they'll come up with not a full 1.2% burn tax on all the transactions, but maybe they'll just come out and meet us halfway. That would be good, because from that perspective, it is so important that we do have Binance on board, because that is going to make a world of difference from millions of Lunar Classic tokens being burned every day to billions, to absolute billions. So the other thing that's going to also help aid the burn is going to be utility. So if we get more and more utility built on top of the Lunar Classic blockchain, if we get more dApps and decentralized exchanges, building bridges to the Lunar Classic network out there, Lunar Classic blockchain, what's going to happen is that is also going to increase the on-chain transactions. That is also going to aid on the burn. So even if we don't get a centralized exchange like Binance, shaking our hands, say, look, we're going to do 1.2% burn on all transactions. If we can build up more utility, that is definitely going to allow more coins to be burned. So that is important. That the developers, the rebel army out there, what they need to do is they need to build more utility, and that will also aid the burn. So that is what's going on right now. So if we take a look at who's burning what out there, we can see right now that the top burners out there is, we've got Lunatics token, MEX CEX is number 2, Luna DAO, unknown, and then Binance users. So if Binance did burn more coins off chain, this would be huge, guys. This would be just like huge. It'd be like a tsunami coming. So, you know, from my perspective, I'm still pretty confident that we can definitely be dropping a zero by the end of the year. Let's hope that happens. Looks like SEC claims all of Ethereum falls under U.S. jurisdiction now. So remember, before the previous SEC chairman said, look, Ethereum and Bitcoin don't fall under his jurisdiction. So as you guys know, that basically Gary Gensler, our man, your man, you know, the Mr. Burns of Washington, he's basically saying, no, it all belongs to him. So he's kind of just empire building. Let's take a look at what's going on with the crypto bubbles right now. So right now, the crypto bubbles are looking very, very good. Everything is green, so it's a great time to be alive. We're also seeing right now that the heat map. I don't need my sunglasses. And I'm back into Vietnam. Annabelle, you know, the funniest thing is, you know, Annabelle has been stuck on this wall for like 3 months. Like 3 months. Okay, and you know, we do have the brilliant alien in the house, booyah, and we got Dino the Dino kind of somewhere. So it looks like Dino the Dino has left Annabelle up there, so she's probably got a big headache. We're seeing that BTC is back up. We're seeing Ethereum is back up. We're seeing BNB is back up. So that is pretty cool beans in the house. Let's take a look at what is going on in terms of the total market cap right now. So we're seeing the market cap is positive. It's up about 0.62%, and then we're just, once again, it seems that this one trillion zone is just like the big bad brick wall out there. We're not getting past that, so that is what's going on. What else we got here? It looks like Terra Rebels Group. Don't forget they got the AMA on the 22nd with Binance, so that is pretty good. We've also got our arrogant Dokwan out there, and he tweeted this out. Remember, guys, keep in mind that Dokwan has nothing to do with the Lunar Classic. You know, he's only involved with Terra Luna 2.0, but I think it's also part of the whole story, right? So, you know, basically he said that he's not hiding out, he's not running away from the law. So, but Interpol did say that they're issuing, you know, a global manhunt for him. I mean, I don't think he's a man. I think he's a bit of a bitch, as far as I'm concerned. You know, if he's got nothing to hide, turn yourself in, brother. So he said, "Dear CT, I will tell you what I'm doing and where I am if we are friends. We have plans to meet, or we are involved in a GPS-based Web3 game." So maybe the South Korean police need to start playing Web3 based coin, but web-based 3 games out there. So he's a little bitch, guys. So Terra Classic price prediction: why is Luna pumping before the FOMC? And this is a really good point to talk about. Is that we can see that, you know, yesterday most of the crypto was down, but we saw that Lunar Classic was pumping. So that is pretty good. And what is absolutely driving the Lunar Classic price is the lead up to the burn, guys. People are getting excited. People are absolutely, you know, buying a Lunar Classic. They're betting the farm, and they're hoping that after the burn, the things will go up. And technically it should go up, because if we reduce the circulating supply, it should go up, right? All depends on the demand. If the demand peters out, then But, you know, one of the other two, like I said, there's 2 catalysts that we need to see for Lunar Classic to pump, and that is, we need to reduce the supply, and the only way to do that is either, 1, get the centralized exchanges on board, or we build more utility. So that is what is going on. Let's take a look at what's going on with the market cap right now. So the total market cap right now for Terra Luna is up about 6.99%. We're seeing that the volume is a little bit light. About 45% of the total market cap has been traded right now, so that is not too bad. Any big news coming in for Lunar Classic right now? Not too much. We had Terra Luna Classic production. You know, it's going to pump before FOMC. So nothing really too big out there. What else is going on, guys and gals? Don't forget to get your money on a nano ledger. That would be cool, guys. Cool beans. Get it. If you take a look at the price of Dogecoin is broken down below our 6 cent level. We need to get on up. And you know, one of the reasons we had this whole retracement was because of Bitcoin is collapsing, right? Bitcoin went as low as 18,000 and change out there. So that is why Dogecoin is going down. Also, right now we can see that Doge is up today 2.58%, and we're seeing that the total market cap right now for Dogecoin is up 2.6%, and we're seeing that right now the volumes are also pretty light, and only about 3%, almost 4% of the total market cap is being traded. So you can see we have a lot of light volumes. If you compare that to Lunar Classic is having a lot of volume out there. Some interesting fun fact: looks like Dogecoin overtakes Polkadot and will continue to climb upwards. So looks like Doge has just flipped Polkadot out there. So if we get down to Doge, so Doge has flipped Polkadot and still in the top 10 spots. So that is pretty good. We're seeing that overall, we're seeing that Bitcoin is up 3.1%. We're seeing Ethereum is up today. We're seeing BNB is up. We're seeing Cardano is down. Don't forget the Vassal hard fork is coming as well. Hopefully that's not buy the rumor, sell the news, and we see a big dumpage happening on the 22nd. We've got Solana up, so that is pretty cool beans. We got Dogecoin up as well. We got Polkadot. So let's see where we are in terms of rank for Lunar Classic out there. Lunar Classic, where are you? So TERRA LUNA CLASSIC is moving up the ranks, so that is pretty good news out there. Let's take a look at the social sentiment for Lunar Classic right now. So social sentiment is basically in the last week. It's neutral right now, so that is not good. We need to get things happening. We're also seeing the social sentiments for Dogecoin is also neutral right now as well as we enter into a new week. Let's take a look at what's going on with DXY. DXY is still pumping, guys, and you know, in fact, the Thai baht is at its lowest it has been in a long time because the DXY is just too high, guys, and this is not helping cryptocurrency. We're seeing that Ethereum right now also dump. Yesterday it did go below 1,300 bucks and hit a low of around about let me just move my face out of the way. You move my face out of the way. So it did go as low as around 1277. So that is not too good. Let's change that to the daily time frame. See what we got going on. Let me fix it up. So you can see here that yesterday we spiked way down to below 1,300 bucks. So that was pretty scary for a lot of people out there, me included, you know. So if you're able to buy that dip here, you guys are doing very good. You're in like fin. So if you're able to buy that dip here and you're up here, you're up like 8%. So that's not too shabby on a day trade, guys. So that is not too good, not too bad out there. Not too bad. Get your words right. Let's take a look at what's going on with BTC on the daily right now. BTC had this huge spike down. This was a lot of leverage traders getting liquidated because we had a lot of longs, and it was a big hunter wick by the market makers, and that was to drive Bitcoin price down to eliminate all the longs. So all the longs got washed out. So hopefully the leverage trade is the leverage has been reset. Right now we're seeing that the MACD is crossing on a weekly. It is crossing, but we're seeing that the separation is still not big enough to create any upward movement. We're seeing that this week is starting in the green. Last week was just a disaster for Bitcoin. Went down about almost 11% out there, and we are in the green right now. But I don't think this is going to hold. I think we're going to be going down, down, and I think we're going to keep testing this 18,120 support level for Bitcoin. So keep on keeping on. It's going to be pretty violent out there. We're seeing that Shiba Weeby broke down all the way. Let me adjust this chart for it. We're seeing that Shiba Weeby broke down all the way to 10 in the house, and 10 is acting as a huge support. So hopefully we can get giddy on up, guys. So that's going to bring this video to a close, guys. A Lunar Classic in 24 hours. We're going to have the burn. Hopefully see some more pumpage out there. It's a great time to be alive. Don't forget to go follow me on my Twitter, guys. Follow. We got 4,726 followers. So don't forget to check out all the links, guys. Get the links. Buy the Nano Ledger, guys. They feel the link is down there. It doesn't cost you more. Buy the channel on coffee, and also go to the Doge Bitcoin tippy jar, guys. You want it, I want it. Let's get it, guys. And don't forget to check out the merch. Get the merch. Gear up into OG gear. We got hats. We got hoodies. We got all sorts of stuff. So, guys, that's going to bring this video to an end. And much love out there, guys. Be well. Be blessed. Peace out.